Okay, Marvette, this is the mic test, the official mic test. You can hear me, right? Okay, great. Welcome everybody to MIdway News at Noon. We tried to get it right at noon today, and Marvette was refreshing me on what went on that I just missed, which was a concert, like a spontaneous concert. Actually, I think a Twitter went out. Brand new song. What is it? I Got a Martin Guitar? I got a Martin guitar. And then we had a custom guitar. It's an electric guitar. And Jim Rodney was playing that. And I suspect that Gorbag was playing the Martin guitar. Oh gosh, well, I missed it. But then earlier there was a flute rehearsal here. A couple hours of that. And that was really good. I happened to come and listen. And it's really dynamite. So I'm still processing that one. It was quite an event. So today is September 1st. And let's go to some news stories right quick. And then I have some beacon strap notes that were sent from BeepNet to me, which I'd like to read. And as soon as my eyes adjust to the light, we'll get to that one. And let's see. Well, the firefighters are gaining on the blaze near Los Angeles. That's kind of the top story here in California, and just kind of the general swirl of universal events here. What does it say? It says firefighters set back fires and removed brush with bulldozers across a huge swath of Southern California forest on Tuesday to try to contain a 190 square mile wildfire that has destroyed 53 homes and threatened thousands more in foothill suburbs. So people down there are kind of busy with some stuff going on. I did some gardening up here in Northern California, and when I was done with my gardening session out in the sunlight, it had kind of melted my sweater that I had, and there was a smell of fire retardant. It smelled just like fire retardant. And we're way up here with blue sky, and there was no smoke to speak of. It's beautiful. However, I think all of our minds and hearts are with all those folks down there. There's a whole lot of stuff. So if you have a television, just turn on CNN or ABC, what have you. They'll give you updates and footage. Mexico evacuates thousands ahead of hurricane. That's Jimena. Actually, it hit land at a stage 4 hurricane. It made it to 5 before it hit at 4. So people kind of getting out of the way of that one, off of the tip of Baja California. Let's see. Clunkers boost Ford sales, and Scotland face no obstacles in Lockerbie decision. World's oldest dog dies in New York at 21. Or 147 in doggy years, maybe. This is out of New York. Associated Press, a wire-haired Dachshund, who held the record as the world's oldest dog and celebrated its last birthday with a party at a dog hotel and spa, has died at age 21, or 147 in doggy years. It doesn't say the dog's name on this little particular thing. See, I think there's a couple more news stories before I get to the really good stuff, which is actually not on the news right at the moment. My friend Marianne happened to drop off this folder, and it is full of treasures. And I mean, I'm laughing over there in the corner and then going, because, you know, people are working and stuff, and there I am sitting in the corner just cackling. So quickly, Southwest Airlines reduces flights on 92 routes out of Dallas. 1 hour and 33 minutes ago, out of the Associated Press, Southwest Airlines will temporarily halt flights on 3 routes early next year as it deals with the decline in air traffic and tries to bend its schedule to fit seasonal demand. There's some stuff that's funny that you just you pass over anyway. It's funny, I always ask it to please print in grayscale and it comes out in pink scale. It doesn't make any sense. Connecticut man advertises parents on Craigslist. You guys probably already know them. This kind of thing cracks me up. I'm sure it makes some people quite indignant. Madison, Connecticut. A Connecticut man put his parents up for sale on Craigslist as a joke to pass the time on a rainy weekend. Gosh, in Connecticut, a rainy weekend means rain and rain and rain. And do you know, with the barometric pressure, like, so down there, I mean, people are... Connecticut's amazing in the summertime because the humidity is often about 98%. Even when it's not raining, it feels pregnant and it's just incredible. Everything's green. Everything's alive. How do you keep track of such a rainforest except for it's up north, so the crispiness is already setting in up there in Connecticut. Anyway, I wish people well that do those kinds of things because I have done them myself. So let's put this aside and open the really cool folder. Well, there's a little bit of treasures in here that I promised to read about the chicken crossing the road. I think I got a new chicken for my farmtown farm. All the animals run around on my farm, so just please wash everything real well. Okay, here we go. Let's see. But before I even get to the chicken crossing the road, I could do the one that you guys have probably gotten if you're on a comedy email circuit like Marianne is, about the customer service call. I can't resist this. And then we'll read a strap note or two, and then maybe I'll have one for tomorrow, because people that are working with the Beacon, if you happen to be watching this and have no idea what I'm talking about, it's a box which actually is tuned by crystal radio frequencies to a specific frequency, and then that is nulled. So, you know, suddenly those voices in your head quit talking, which can be disconcerting if you're a beta addict such as me. But we're working on my withdrawal symptoms. When I get down to 10 minutes, you guys let me know. I'm up, I'm gone. Poof. And oh, I'd like to do it like the witch did in the Wizard of Oz. This is one of those days, you know. Happy birthday if you happen to have been born on September 1st. Anyway, this has got to be one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. And this is a customer service call, and the source is somebody named Ralph Bradley. I think this guy should have been promoted, not fired. This is a true story from the WordPerfect helpline, which was transcribed from a recording monitoring the customer care department. Needless to say, the help desk employee was fired. However, she is currently suing the WordPerfect organization for, well, anyway, termination without cause. Actual dialogue, I'm sorry. I mean, whatever went down, that was a long time ago, I'm sure. This is way back in 2002. Come on, you guys, let's travel back. Anyway, here it is. Ridge Hall Computer Assistants, may I help you? Yes. Well, I'm having trouble with WordPerfect. What sort of trouble? Well, I was just typing along, and all of a sudden the words went away. Went away? They disappeared. So what does your screen look like now? Nothing. Nothing? It's blank. It won't accept anything when I type. Are you still in WordPerfect, or did you get out? How do I tell? Can you see the C prompt on the screen? What's the C prompt? Never mind. Can you move your cursor around the screen? There isn't any cursor. I told you it won't accept anything I type. Does your monitor have a power indicator? What's a monitor? It's the thing with the screen on it that looks like a TV. Does it have a little light that tells you when it's on? I don't know. Well, then go look on the back of the monitor and find where the power cord goes into it. Can you see that? Yes, I think so. Great. Follow the cord to the plug and tell me if it's plugged into the wall.